Hey, what's going on, guys? Unpopular opinion here. So today we're going to be covering the origin of a new term, which I call the rain barrel. So today's quote of the day is: "There are people so addicted to exaggeration, they can't tell the truth without lying." And that's from Josh Billings, American writer. So a story went viral just a few years ago that got most of the receiving public pissed. The headline read, "Man gets jailed for collecting rainwater." You may have heard of it. It came to my attention via a viral meme. Now, the comment section on this meme was set ablaze with things like, "Oh, typical government," and "Of course not. If they can't make money, they don't want you doing it," and so forth. But after investigating this story, I've come to find out that it was so ridiculously over-exaggerated to the point that it's completely lacking in any and all journalistic integrity, if such a thing even fucking exists anymore. And so because of this, I've now used it as the baseline example for the term rain barrel, which I now define as any story that has been so grossly exaggerated that it's almost impossible to determine the reality of what actually happened, which is usually the opposite of how it's being presented. So, what actually happened in this case is there was a guy, Gary Harrington, from Eagle Point, Oregon, who owned 170 acres of farmland. On this farmland was a flowing body of water, which was a main water source for the local town of Eagle Point. Now, right around 2002, he took it upon himself to build 3 large dams, ranging from 10 feet to 20 feet tall, that heavily restricted the flow and diverted 13 million gallons of water into a man-made pond for his personal fishing interests. Now, Oregon Water Laws, Section 537.110, page 44, stipulates that all water within the state from all sources of water supply belongs to the public, and those who wish to use it for their own purposes must obtain a water right permit issued by the Oregon Water Resources Department, or the OWRD. Now, this is to ensure that people don't take all the goddamn water for themselves. It's, one of those things where it's everybody's, but there's a point at which there's probably going to be, conflict. Enter OWRD. Now, they like to paint this picture of, this innocent guy collecting rainwater from gutters into a barrel, and then big bad government comes over and kicks him over and says, "Not on my fucking watch." They actually gave him chance after chance. And some people have tried to cling to the original narrative, saying, "Oh, water's owned by the state," which isn't even remotely true, nor was it claimed by any state officials or any state governing bodies of any kind. According to Oregon state law, water is owned by the public, which is why you can't hoard 13 million gallons of water for yourself, so you can have your own fucking lake. Like, hoarding water isn't even illegal, it's just you can't take from a flowing body of water in extreme amounts when others need that water too. Like, imagine if some schmuck decided to just dam up the Mississippi River at just a juncture where it crosses his land. Like, what, just fuck everybody else that's south of you? That's ridiculous. So there's reasons for it. Now, any and all rainwater collected from artificial impervious surfaces such as rooftops into rain barrels is totally and completely legal in every state. And this guy is given so many opportunities to stop, which he basically said, "Fuck you." So a full account of the court hearings and charges from the OWRD reads like this. After numerous attempts by the OWRD and the Water Master to achieve voluntary compliance, the department enlisted the assistance of the Oregon State Police in 2002. Citations were issued, and Harrington pleaded guilty to several violations. He was assessed a nominal fee and ordered to drain the 3 reservoirs, which he did. However, he didn't get rid of them because he again closed the headgates in 2004 and refilled them. As a result, the OWRD and Oregon State Police submitted reports to Jackson County District Attorney's Office alleging additional violations of Oregon water law. That office filed misdemeanor charges against Harrington, and in 2008 he pled guilty. He was issued another fine, placed on 1-year probation, and was again ordered to drain the reservoirs. Now, according to the testimony in the most recent trial, the day after his probation expired, he again closed the outlet valves and refilled the reservoirs. The district attorney's office enlisted the help of the Oregon Department of Justice. Charges were once again filed in Jackson County Circuit Court, and on July 11, 2012, a jury found Harrington guilty of all 9 counts. The court sentenced Mr. Harrington to 30 days in jail, 3 years probation, and imposed a $1,500 fine, which, let's be honest, 13 million gallons of water repeatedly since 2002, $1,500 isn't even going to put a fucking dent in it. It's not even remotely reasonable. Dude got off light. Anyway, continuing with the report, Judge Timothy Gherking also ordered that the head gates holding back the water be opened and kept open with locks and chains. He also ordered the dams to be breached after the water was drained. So, to conclude, don't believe these stupid clickbait headlines. They're specifically crafted just to piss you off, which results in your judgment being off, which makes you more suggestible so you can buy more shit. Don't be a headline-only reader. Investigate the claims. See if they hold up to scrutiny. And when investigating these claims, evaluate it using as many objective metrics as possible. It's at least the honest thing to do, and the closest you can really get to being unbiased. Now, some people are going to think they're doing research, just reading articles from like CNN or Fox News, which are both inherently biased. And let's just face it, damn near every news outlet is biased as hell and not to be trusted. Pretty much at all. So going over it, how did I reach my conclusion? Let's look at the objective metrics. Did the guy break the law? Yes. Is the law maybe justified, or did he take an excessive amount of water? Yes, it was excessive. He took 13 million gallons over 10 years. Was he informed that he was breaking the law? Yes. Did they give him adequate time to fix it? Yes. So, I can't reasonably conclude that this headline was accurate in telling this story at all. So, that's about it. Until next time, I'm Unpopular Opinion, and remember, use your fucking brain.